Hi there. So, like, I don't do this very often. I don't know. I guess I'm just a little camera shy. But anyways, like everyone else, every now and then, you get random thoughts, and you just feel like speaking up your mind, but you really don't have that person here to speak up to. So, the thought in my mind today is the concept of love today, and this is such a complex topic today because everyone just has their own idea of how it should be or what it should be like. But seriously, I mean, what is up with this culture and just this this like norm of hooking up in meaningless relationships? I mean, what is it like? Whatever happened to the idea of lifelong marriages and monogamy? I mean, it's not such a bad thing, you know. I mean, I don't care what anybody's opinion is on this subject, but I personally don't think monogamy is such a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it was what the concepts and boundaries of love were actually built on. Uh, I've always had that idea of finding that one person, that one person that will last you your entire life, that one person you can go out and look at sunsets with, that one person you can watch Netflix with every night, that you can tell all your problems to, that would accompany you everywhere you go, and that would eventually grow old with you and, reside by your side all the days of your life. It's like that's the idea that I had of love in my head all along. Like, that I still have of a hope of finding that person that I can share those moments with. It's like seems today like all people care about in this lame ass crappy generation is just sex, money, materialistic shit. They don't care about what really matters anymore. The boundaries of love, what it should be, how the resistance and dedication and effort that you put to somebody, that you should put to somebody. Like, it's very sad. It's very sad to think that that this generation is expected to live very long lives, and that we may spend a big portion of those long lives suffering in misery and loneliness because of the decisions that we make now when we're young, because we think that this is going to last us forever, and that this trend of just dating around and hooking up with all kinds of people left and right is going to carry on to we're like fucking 80 years old, which obviously it's not. It's, no, it's depressing when you look at the statistics of broken marriages in today's society, and it's depressing when you look at the statistics of how many, uh, the average length of a relationship today, or even a marriage, is just between 2 and 5 years, which back then people who spent all their lives together. I know it's societal norms have changed, and cultural differences were very much different and very conservative back then, but still, it's like the something is lacking today that was not lacking back then. There's a reason why you had couples lasting 60 years together from 5 generations ago, and today you can barely find people lasting 6 years together. Like, there's been a big change, and in my personal opinion, it's been a negative change. It hasn't been a positive change, a change that we should be looking forward to expanding, or a change that we should be proud of, for that matter. That's today what's going on in relationships. It's just, for a lot of people, they seem to just be falling apart. Breakups, people cheating on each other. You get bored of one person, you go to the next. Like, you literally have to. It's ridiculous. Then we wonder why there's so much depression, and we wonder why there's so many psychological fucking issues with people, and it's just because of the way that this generation and this society carries on itself. And I'm not saying love is the only reason why people have depression, but I would say it's a major contributor, because there's a lot of people out there. The more lonely you are, the more prone you are to depression, anxiety, stress, and just isolation, for that matter. It's just like, and the funny part is that if you say something negative about societal norms, or if you just blurt out your opinion, then you're either like from the fucking 19th century, or you just don't belong in this world. You have to literally be okay with everything people do and everything that people agree on and they say, or otherwise you're just a negative person and you're just really you're the evil and they're the good. It's like, I don't understand. Like, why can't everybody just have their own fucking opinion on what they think and what they say about what they think about every single different subject? This is what makes us special as humans, is individuality and difference and variety in the way that we think and the way that we function. It's not everybody agreeing with the same fucking shit, you know? Like I hate the way this world works, and I hate the way that society carries on itself today. I wish that a part of me wishes that I was fucking like born in the 1930s when people would take each other more seriously, and even though things were more conservative, people would fucking build a better bond with each other. You know, people don't even fucking talk today. Everything is all fucking digital, social media, just text messages. You know, here on Snapchat, people barely even. They don't even talk. All they do is send fucking streaks, and if you tell them you want to talk, they don't even talk to you because they're not here to talk. It's like, so then what are you here for? Like, just to eat shit and fucking send random people streaks random people you don't even know? Like, just get the fuck off then if you don't want to talk. Social platforms are meant for people to be social, to be human, not to be like fucking robots, sending streaks and not talking to anybody, sending random stupid shit. You know, this is not the purpose of what should be. At the end of the day, like, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with a lot of social norms today. I don't agree with a lot of the way people carry themselves. I don't agree with the way love is presented in movies and in shows today. But I'm not gonna be okay with it. I don't care who agrees with it, but that's just me. Like, honestly, like, I have that very ancient. I'm a very young person, but I have that very ancient, traditional, like outlook on love, on what I always thought it was supposed to be and what I eventually want. Will I find it someday? I don't know. I hope, because honestly, it'd be very sad to think that I will have to spend the rest of my life alone. I mean, that's not something anybody looks forward to, but that's not really something I try to focus on, because I'm confident and I have enough faith that one day, you know, I'll find somebody with their head on their shoulders that has the mentality and the maturity that I want in a person, not just all these fucking airheads. All they really think about is materialist shit. You know, how much money do you make? You know, how good the sex is, or like what fucking car do you drive? Like, what the fuck does this shit matter? Like, it's fucking temporary shit. It's not gonna last you all your life. You know, I just don't get it. I really don't. Like, so many stupid people in society today. It's like, why can't people be smarter? You know, why can't people think with their head on their shoulders? People be more mature. Why can't people take shit more seriously? You know, it's like today people don't even, you know. People are supposed to be loved and things are supposed to be used, and what's going on today is the complete opposite of what it should be. You know, things are being loved and people are being used, and this is the reason why this shitty world is the way that it is, because everything is turned up on its fucking self. Like, I don't know, man. It's food for thought. You know, food for thought.